Jonesy, would you mind if I open the shade? You have such poor lighting in this apartment.
Do as you please.
Days are getting so dark so early now. I have so little time to paint with natural light.
You should study biology like me. Then it won't matter.
And that poor ivy vine on the wall. In a week or two, it'll all be shriveled up and gone. I so wanted to paint it after this project.
It's part of nature, the cycle of life. It's time for it to die.
But I will miss my friendly vine. I watched it bud and leaf out when we moved in here. I watched it turn different shades of green through the spring and summer while Professor Carell was trying to keep selling us on his inventions. I wish he could come up with an invention to stop winter and the cold so my ivy vine could stay with us.
Well, it can't be done. Nothing stops the cycles of nature. The frost is due any time now, and that will be that.
Still, it's sad to see it go.
There'll be another one in the spring.
Just look at how the leaves curl up, golden brown. It's like an ancient scroll. Johnsy, it's just beautiful. What is with all this coughing of yours? Are you coming down with something?
Just a bacteria virus from campus.
Well, you should get to bed early, and I'll make you some chicken soup.
Chicken soup? Ha! That's an old wise cure for anything. I'm surprised you don't call the professor. I'm sure he has invented a cure for it.
All right, enough with your sassiness. You are going to be my patient, and I am going to be your nurse until this cough leaves you.
I do feel tired. Maybe I should get some rest. I'll take you up on that offer.
Now I've got to finish my painting. Oh, who could that be? Professor Carell, we were just talking about you. Come in.
I've truly outdone myself this time, Miss McAllister. I solved another one of society's most nagging problems.
What is it this time?
Scientific suspenders!
Professor Carell.
now. Hear me out. You know how gentlemen have their pant cuffs raised up when they sit down? It can be very embarrassing to have the top of one sock showing, particularly if the socks aren't long enough. These suspenders solve the whole problem. The pants that are held up when he is standing fall down when he is sitting, and his socks are covered.
Well, I wouldn't want the gentleman's pants falling down. And if you are presently wearing your invention, you may not sit down here.
Oh, no, my dear. The pants don't fall off the gentleman. They just drop off a little bit, just enough to cover his socks. So, whether he sits or stands, no one can see his socks.
And I suppose the gentleman saves a fortune on never having to wear socks again.
I hadn't thought of that.
Professor Corral, I have only a few more minutes to paint with natural light. Can you just please be quiet so I can finish?
Where is Miss Darwin? She has a mind for science.
Miss Darwin is coming down with a cold, maybe bronchitis, and is getting ready for bed.
Is she ill? They must have caught a draft. I have an idea for a therapeutic muffler. It is a standard muffler, scarf with a built-in mustard plaster to wrap around the neck. If I can just figure out a way to keep the mustard from staining the scarf, I will be a very wealthy man. The patent office will be hearing from me.
But Professor Corral, if you become a wealthy man, you won't have time to come in when we have a leaky pipe or a stuck window to fix.
Oh, posh, leave that to a man of lesser talents. The world needs Ludwig Corral to save it from the perils of modern civilization.
Professor, I still haven't figured out how your banana straightener is going to save civilization. What was wrong with curved bananas again?
Everything. Curved bananas don't pack when they crates, in grocery bags, or even on the shelf. They are an absolute nuisance. They don't stack properly. Did you know that bananas are a derivative of rubber? Yes, my banana straightener takes into account the rubberized qualities of bananas and encourages straighter bananas. If I could just only persuade the Ecuadorians to adopt my design. But banana republics are slaves to the curved banana markets.
There. I think I'm finished.
Now, I will take a look at that window that won't open.
Oh, I'm so very tired. Oh.
Oh, you don't look well at all. Here, I'm gonna go get you some blankets and then make you some chicken soup.
I'll be fine after a night's rest. Wake me up at 5 so I can finish my studies.
5 a.m.? Oh, no, you don't. You are going to rest until the doctor comes and says you're okay. I'll call him first thing in the morning.
I have so much to do. The research and the writing.
Oh, she's right, Miss Darwin. You don't look good. It's this window. It's jammed, but opened just a crack. The small draft has caused your illness. Oh.
Then why are you trying to open it more?
Well, I have to get it unstuck before I can fix it. Oh, this is good and tight. I have to go to the laboratory and get some tools. Take my advice. Hang garlic cloves around your neck and ask Miss McAllister to fix you a mustard plaster.
I'm trying to get rid of a bad cold, not a vampire.
I'm finished here. I'll be back tomorrow. Miss McAllister, may I see you outside for a moment in the hall, please?
A bad cold, Doctor?
Oh, I wish it were that simple. She has pneumonia, but it's not her physical condition I'm worried about. She's been sluggish, and her whole condition is just too bad for somebody her age. There's really no reason for it. Has she been under stress or have problems in her social affairs?
Chauncey has no social life to speak of. All she does is studies her books and experiments. It's all she's interested in.
That type of life isn't healthful. It's not doing her any good. Does she have any hobbies or interests? Does she follow women's fashion?
Heavens, no. Johnsy thinks that fashion and any kind of art is a waste of time. She says that logic has no room for silly notions of beauty or emotions. She prefers science because all there is just a logic and it's explainable.
She's really not doing well. She's got to have some outside interests. Does she have any hopes or dreams?
Dreams? Well, the only thing she talks about is graduating so she can write a textbook on pond scum.
Pond scum?
Well, she calls it marine algae, but basically it's pond scum that she's interested in.
Look, if you want to help her recover, you've got to get her to find an interest beyond pond scum. She's just not doing well. Right now, I give her a 1 in 10 chance of recovery. If you can raise her spirits to see something beyond pond scum, I might move that up to 4 in 10.
It's that serious?
I'm sorry. Goodbye.
So what do you say?
The doctor said you've been studying too hard. You need a break. He's right, you know. I tell you what, when you get better, we'll get all dressed up and we'll go to a show.
Pass.
Well, it doesn't have to be a show. We can go anywhere you like. Johnsy, you could go anywhere. Where would you go?
Hawaiian Islands.
Oh, that's beautiful. Let's plan on it. Oh, that's so lovely. We can take a cruise ship up there. The swaying palm trees, the hula dancers, and the white sandy beaches. Which part is your favorite?
The algae.
There's a unique strain of it in those islands.
Algae. Chauncey, forget about the algae and enjoy yourself for once.
I've been looking at that helpless vine across the courtyard. It's too weak to last much longer. Like me.
Don't talk that way. It's just a bad cold. You're going to get better. You just need rest.
I deal with facts, not fancy. It's no use. I'm going to die.
Don't talk that way. Here, close your eyes and get some rest. I'm gonna go get you another blanket.
Come in.
You know, I had enough ingenuity to invent things and unjam a windowsill. You know, you don't look very good today. Worse than yesterday. You know, you should try some green tea. Wait. I have some right here in my coat. See? And look, here it is, a waterproof tea bag. This is one bag that will last a lifetime. It never absorbs water, so it never loses its potency.
And the tea never flavors the water.
True, but I'm still working on that part.
It doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to die.
No, you aren't. You just need the window unstuck so the draft doesn't chill your bones. You know, I'll have this done in just a minute. Hold on.
Professor Carell, what is with all this noise? Chauncey is very sick and Chauncey just needs to rest to get over her cold.
It looks like I'm going to have to go back to my laboratory. I'm going to get my pry bar. Oh, what a genius idea I just had. We can use straight bananas for the window runs. Yes, it will lubricate the window and it'll go nicely up and down using straight bananas.
Okay, come on. Time for you to go back and take your pills.
Say, we got another good use for straight bananas. I quick gotta take my pry bar and my banana and get back to my laboratory before I forget what great idea I just came up with.
All right. Goodbye, Professor.
15, 14, 13. Look, 12 now.
Chauncey, what are you doing?
They're over 100 yesterday morning, but now it's easier. Oh look, there's 11 now.
11? 11 what? What are you talking about, girl?
11 leaves on that vine across the courtyard. You call it your friend, but your friend is nearly gone. And so am I.
Don't talk that way. What's this silly vine got to do with you getting better?
Everything! That helpless vine and I have our destinies linked together.
Can't you see? We are both doomed. Hopelessly doomed.
That is the silliest thing I've ever heard. You close your eyes and get some rest. And no more talking about or looking at falling leaves. I've got to go upstairs to Mr. Berman to help finish his painting. Close your eyes and get some rest. And keep the shade down.
Come in, the door is open.
So, where do you want me to start? I can't stay very long, though. I have to get back home to check on Johnsy.
Leave now, I don't need your help. Or did you think I wanted your help? I do my own work.
Well, this morning in the hallway, I thought you said that you wanted me to help you with some sketches for a mural you were working on.
I told you that I had a mural I needed finished. You asked if you could help me. I said it's a free country. You said I'll be up at 6 o'clock. Now, where in all of that is there anything to do with me wanting your help?
I'm sorry, Mr. Berman. What I meant to say was, I want to help you, assist you in any way I can. I want to be here. It's just, Johnsy has me so out of sorts.
What use have I, a painter, for the likes of Miss Johnsy and her bland interests? She has no taste, no sense of culture. As far as I can see, no sense for artistic genius. I have no use for such people.
Johnsy and I have been friends for a long time. And you know nothing about true friendship, sir. Johnsy is very ill with pneumonia, and it's affecting her judgment. She thinks that this ivy vine outside her window will somehow decide her fate.
Ivy vines? Silly girl. That's what she is. And so are you if you think I have time for these triflings. I have more important issues to deal with. Now, how does this look?
Why do you bother with these traffic signs? This is so far beneath your artistic ability.
Never mind. The highway department pays me $3 per sign. They keep asking me for more. Now that the Model T is on every street in the city.
$3 a sign? Well, it might as well be 30 pieces of silver. This is so beneath you.
Confound you, child. A man has to eat. You pay me. $3 is $3 by anyone's accounting. Someday, I will paint my masterpiece. Some other day.
You've been saying that since I first met you at art school. You've taught so many others how to develop their artistic skills. But you won't even take your own instructions. Why? This is not a masterpiece. Where is your masterpiece?
You're wasting my time.
You're wasting your life. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Please forgive me. It's just, Johnsy has me really upset. He says that the ivy vine outside her window, she thinks that when the last leaf falls, she will pass away. And when I pulled the shade, there were less than 10 leaves left.
And you believe it too?
I don't know what to think. I just think that she's giving up. She's losing hope.
Go back down to her. You're of no use to me. You attend to your silly affairs. Let me attend to mine.
Mr. Berman, I really am sorry for what I said earlier. You are a great artist and a great teacher. Anything you do is a masterpiece.
Oh, cannot tolerate a weepy female when I'm getting ready to paint. I taught her everything. And she thinks she can lecture me on art. Masterpiece. Silly girl. Silly girl.
What is that that window doing up? I thought I closed it before I left.
Professor Carell came by to fix the window, and now he had his pry bar stuck to it.
Oh, that man.
He left his recipe for curing toothaches, influenza, and the common cold.
Chili powder and turpentine. That man is hopeless.
He has more hope than I have. I watched more of the leaves fall. The wind and the rain took off all but one last leaf there on that vine there. It will fall tonight and tomorrow I'll be gone.
I beg you. Please don't say that. You need to live. You have so much to live for.
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. The earth spins whether anyone lives or dies.
Close your eyes and get some rest. Sleep sound, dear friend. That must be the doctor. He said he would stop by. I can't give up. I have to keep believing. I will not give up on my friend, even if she gives up on herself. Maybe I'm a fool to hold on. Maybe they'll say I'm silly. But I will not join the pessimists and the cynics, those who laugh at believers and scoff at dreamers.
Listen to the wind. The wind is trying to blow the last leaf in. But it will not last the night. Nothing matters. The earth spins whether we live or die.
Listen to me, Miss Darwin. It does matter. As long as someone cares for someone else, everyone's life matters.
Gracie. Gracie. Wake up. Wake up.
What is it?
Go over the window and open the shades. I have to see it.
Please don't make me.
If you won't, then I will.
No. Stay here. I'll get it.
I don't understand. The wind blew so savagely. And yet, that leaf, that last little leaf, still hangs on. It made it. It made it. I've been wrong, Gracie. I'm very wicked to you.
You're not wicked. You've just been sick.
No. I've been wrong about everything. It's a sin to want to die. So then I make that last little leaf stay there to show me how wicked I was. Thank you, dear friend. But you can bring the chicken soup now. And a mirror and a brush. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to buy a dress if we're going to the Hawaiian Islands.
Oh, come in, Doctor.
I thought I'd stop by since I was already in the building. So how are you feeling today?
Well, very much improved, Doctor. Gracie's been taking so much care of me.
Oh, I should say so. Let me check you out one more time.
Okay.
Oh, who could that be? Professor Corral, come in.
Ah, I'm sure I have the answer in this box. I'll have that window unjammed before Thanksgiving. Then Miss Johnsy will not have a draft on her and she will get better. You'll see, I know these things.
It's not necessary, Professor. Johnsy is getting better.
Don't argue with a man on a mission. I will solve this once and for all, and that will be that.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but it seems that Johnsy left a candle in the windowsill last night, and, well, the heat must have shrunk the wood, and, well, it opens perfectly now. We do appreciate your efforts, though. Please don't be mad at us.
Oh, 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 oh. You have pulled me away from my important research for a problem that you could fix yourself. I don't invent solutions for things that are possible, only the impossible. Civilization is counting on me. Next time, call me only for something that is truly impossible. I'm a very busy man.
Things are really looking great. I think all you need for now are nutrition and some rest.
Okay.
This morning, she wanted to ask about getting a new dress, and she's looking forward to her trip to Hawaii.
I don't know how you did it, but right now I'd give her even odds of a full and quick recovery.
Oh, Thank you, Dr. Gray.
Oh, don't thank me. I had very little to do with this. But I really have to be going. There's another case of pneumonia in the building. The old man upstairs. They found him this morning. I tried to make him as comfortable as possible, but he was all wet. And in the hallway, they found a ladder and paints strewn all about. And lying right next to him was a lantern. It was still lit. I wonder what he could be doing. Anyway, goodbye.
Thank you for sticking with me, friend. You and that little ivy leaf there.
It's beautiful. It's more beautiful than anything you will see under the microscope, Johnsy. Look out the window, dear. At the last ivy leaf on the wall. Didn't you wonder why it never fluttered or moved when the wind blew? Oh, look at it, Johnsy. It's Berman's masterpiece. He painted it there the night the last leaf fell.